Hi, my name's Tom. I'm a product manager at Zeiss, and we're here at SIGGRAPH 2023, where we're launching our new product, CinCraft Scenario. So CinCraft Scenario is a real-time camera tracking device. We're really stoked to be showing it here, and it's really, we want to give people a little bit of a preview about what's coming with it. So CinCraft Scenario, it's actually a hardware and software. If we start by looking at the hardware on the camera, what we've got is on the front, under the rails, we have our cam bar. That's our sensor device. So this is what's looking out into the world and pulling in all the data that we're going to use for tracking. The cam bar connects to what we call the origin, which is a processing unit. In this setup here, we've got it on the camera, but we actually also offer a device that we call the link. So some users, we can put the link on the camera instead of the origin for people who want a smaller footprint. And then this processing unit can be put offset somewhere on a mag liner or somewhere a little bit more conducive. What the system's doing is it's looking out into the environment for what we call natural features. So this is really just any kind of area on the set that the system's able to lock onto. For setups where maybe you don't have enough natural features to track, we've added the ability to do marker-based tracking. So this allows the user to put special markers up in the environment that we can track. The third option we've got is we can actually do digital markers. So on large LED setups now, you've got the ability to hide digital tracking markers in the LED walls, and we've added support for that into the new product. So really, we've got a super flexible camera tracking product. We've designed it to work in a lot of different environments, so you could be on a stage or outside. The other big thing that we've done is we've really tried to bring the difficulty level of camera tracking right down. One of the key factors that's allowed us to do that is by taking advantage of the lens data from Zeiss. So the single worst part of camera tracking was doing a process that was called lens calibration. It could take anywhere from an hour to half a day, depending on how difficult the lens was to calibrate. With the data we have from Zeiss, we can basically turn that into an instant procedure now. So if I go over to the software and we look at that, in our UI, we have a fully web-based UI now. So even though we've got the computer on the camera, I'm actually accessing it here from a Windows machine that's running on Unreal, but I can just bring up a web browser just to really control it from anywhere. This could also be a tablet or a laptop somewhere else on set. But on the screen here, we have our equipment manager page. So we wanted to make it really easy for users just to be able to add whatever camera and lens equipment they're using. It's really just a process of clicking a few buttons, and within 10 seconds, you're ready to go. Once the equipment's added, we've got a really nice modern web-based UI. So anyone who's used 3D software will be super familiar with it. Really easy to navigate, move around, change what the system's displaying. Here on the bottom, you can see the view from our camera bar, or the colored dots are what our system's using to track. With all of that data, we can send that in real time to a rendering engine like Unreal, and that allows us to do our background replacement here. But a huge part of what we want to really streamline and offer to people is the ability to take this data into post-production. So to do that, we've got a tool that we call Wrangler that's built in. It basically allows an operator to really simply record any tracking data that's being captured on set. Once that's captured, it's easy to stick a USB drive in and make a one-button backup. That data can then be handed off in the same way that camera files would be. Later on, we'll have a tool that can access that data, and it really allows an artist in post-production to take the information that was captured on set and bring it with them into post.